Today I'm going to quickly demonstrate how to use the Siphon Pro, which I got off Amazon, and I'm going to show you how to take the gas out of a Honda EU7000is. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is take off that gas cap, and once you pull that gas cap off, you're going to see this filter inside. Just simply lift it straight out and place it somewhere where it won't get damaged while you're draining the gas. By the way, here's the filter. You just put your finger in there. Make sure you got some gloves on, of course. Just pull this straight out. That's it. That's all there is to taking out the filter. Takes probably a second. This is the longer end. This is what goes on the hose. The shorter end is the part that'll feed into your gas container. There's actually an arrow on here too. You can see it. It's got to go in that direction. And by the way, this is the end of the Siphon Pro that goes inside the gas tank. So once you pull that filter out, just stick this in and just keep fishing the line until you've hit kind of a bottom, and then you can begin your siphoning. And that again is the hand pump. Okay, now you might want to ask, why do I have that cover over it? Well, without that filter in there, I don't want any debris from the air outside blowing into this gas tank. I want to keep that clean and free. So that's how that works. Now you can see I've got the Siphon Pro hose connected and going into my 2.5 gallon gas tank. The Honda EU7000 is completely full with 5 gallons, so I'm going to drain all of it now. So the gas is just about 6 months old. It's time to change and throw it in my vehicles. So let's show you the other end of this. And if you listen carefully, you can hear it. So this is over the course of just a few minutes. It's a pretty slow drip actually, but you can accelerate. And basically to accelerate, just simply squeeze it. And you can be done a lot quicker. Or if you got things to do, you could just simply let it siphon into the gas tank and come back and check every few minutes. Okay, so this is getting close to the top. And these, again, take 2.5 gallons each. And that's a 5 gallon tank. So for myself, I would rather have 3 containers, just so I can manage the amount of gas in there a little bit easier. Okay, at this point I'm going to go ahead and clip off the gas. So before I do, let's just show you again. You can see it's still coming out and it's a slow drip. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this off now. Oh yes, one other side note. When you want to stop the flow of gas coming in, when you have to change containers, make sure you insert that clamp, and you basically just move my hand around, squeeze it from this end upward, and then it will pinch the hose right between here, and that will stop your gas so you can change the container and put a new container in. And you can see the line is pinched, and it gives me enough time to go ahead and swap out the containers, but let's actually just check. Still a little bit coming in, but I could swap out a container pretty quickly with a drip like that. Could pinch it a little more. Okay, so I just moved it down another notch. And let's see if the drip is any slower. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Okay, so I'm going to put this on pause, swap out the container. So I'm basically at the point where I'm just getting down to the very bottom. You can still see a little more gas is coming out. I want to try and get as much of this old gas out of here as possible. Every time I squeeze that pump, there's more coming out. Well, at this point, it seems like I didn't even make full 5 gallons. It stopped. And if you look in here, you can see there's no gas coming out. I'll try squeezing it. Still pulling some down the hose. So what you might want to do is take the hose, and I'll zoom in a little bit here, and you can just move it around. As you can see, there's my hose is going to the left, and if you move it around, you may find little small reservoirs of additional gas in the Honda 7000. I'm also looking at the gas tank. That was completely pinned before in the red. You can see it's completely white. The Honda is empty. I may start it up and just let it run completely dry. And that's pretty much it. So this was actually a piece of cake, and good luck.